What does Spirit want you to know right now for your current situation and the current energies? Let's ask the guides, pull some oracle and some tarot, and see if we can get some clarity for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make the messages fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message. So we have kind of like a lightning strike there, and it's talking about learning to forgive. So I'm feeling like something suddenly happened, a sudden shakeup, a sudden realization, something that came in quickly, and it was like a storm. It disrupted the energy that was happening between the two of you, and now you're in a space where you might be asking yourself if you can ever forgive them. They could be asking you for forgiveness. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so we have the energy of a detour. So it seems like somebody's been led astray, like they've kind of gone off on a different path, and I feel this was rather shocking to you. It could be somebody that you're with and they've kind of taken a wrong turn, and you're wondering if they're ever going to get back on track. So with that, we also have the energy that's karmic, and it's the south node, like one half of the butterfly wing there. So it's like half of the transformation. And I feel like wherever they've been detoured to, it's important for them because they're actually dealing with some issues within themselves. Like I'm hearing like very deep-seated issues that they have, that they have to work through. And it might be where there isn't a whole lot of illumination for you with the full moon being there, and you might not be knowing what's going on, but whatever this situation is, it's bringing them back to something within themselves, or a specific person or relationship or habit or way of being. It could be stuff from childhood that they have to work through. And they might not even be aware of that they're on this detour. They might not even be aware that what they're doing is some deep shadow work and healing work. And I feel like some of this, it's like when we talk about karma, it's like cause and effect. So it's stuff that maybe some harder things that they've done to other people is actually coming back around to them, because we have the Ten of Swords, and in this deck it talks about karmic lessons, and it almost looks like a wheel. So it is sort of has that energy of the Wheel of Fortune. That's number 10, and this is the Ten of Swords. We're seeing the serpent there. So it's like they're going back to some past behavior, situation, or they are actually paying some of their karmic debt right now from things that either happened with you or even from earlier in the past before they met you. So I feel like it's a message from Spirit right now that there's really nothing you can do about this but to let them go. Don't try to pull them back in. The Ten of Swords is a painful but necessary ending to a situation. And it means that, you know, it's only upwards from here, at least for you. But they have to work on some of this. And I feel that it's that energy of what goes around comes around, and they're feeling that right now. We have the King of Cups here. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, and we have the High Priestess in the reverse. Pisces, Scorpio, the moon energy there is very Pisces, Cancer. So we're dealing with, and then the Hanged Man. So this person does not want to look at some truth, and it's where we're dealing with a lot of subconscious energy. They are dealing with a lot of subconscious energy. But I'm gonna say that sometimes it's like we actually know what we're doing, and we do it anyway. And I feel that that's what they're doing right now. They know what they're doing, and they're doing it anyway. And there's really nothing that you can do about that. And they may be facing some judgment with this lightning strike there. They may really be facing some judgment. And the Hanged Man talks about receiving an enlightenment and having a new perspective around things. But it also feels like things in their life are feeling very stuck. Like they're having a difficult time even getting out of some very challenging situations. And we have the Hermit there at the bottom, which was kind of in the reverse when I picked up the deck. Virgo energy, Pisces energy. South Node is in Virgo, and this is where we're dealing with past karmic debts and old situations, old habits, old behaviors that absolutely have to be worked through. Otherwise, you know, I think that they will just keep repeating the same cycles over and over and over again, because the 10s are cycles. So they really have to do this soul searching, and I think that it's almost like the divine is forcing them to. We have the Queen of Wands here at the bottom, which could be your energy, and we have Justice there as well. So it feels like even for you that you've pulled back your energy. You may be at a distance from this person, distancing yourself from this person. You're not giving them your energy right now, and I think that's also the guidance from Spirit, is just to let them go. The Piscean energy, that's Neptune, and that teaches us how to dissolve things and how to let go. So those were your messages. I'm sorry for a more difficult message. We could get an advice for you, because with the Justice energy, it's like, you know, you deserve to have that balance. And it's also where I feel you have a soul contract with this person, a soul agreement, where I think that you maybe were the storm and you were the lightning. And it's like you were really there to catalyze this chain of events for them, so that maybe they could break these patterns and do some of their inner work and do their shadow work. I'm seeing somebody who desperately needs shadow work, because the King of Cups, he's a healer, he's an empath, he has emotional stability and intelligence. And with the Hanged Man and the High Priestess in the reverse, this person has that potential. And so I think that your energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles coming in as your energy, is someone, you were a catalyst for this chain of events that may be creating this situation for this person. And maybe that's where you find your comfort and your solace. But it's also about honoring your self-worth. You see that beautiful ring behind her? That's what the divine really wants to give to you. It's your devotion, your commitment, your ability to nurture and make things grow. So the Taurian earth energy coming in there for you. And, you know, that's really beautiful. Bottom of the deck for you is the Seven of Wands, which is really talking about standing your ground. Hold the line. It may be taking a lot of courage, energy, you know, for you to do this, for you to even put up a wall and like even block this person. So those were your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. If there's anything I can do for you, please reach out. I do personal one-on-one sessions. Just send me an email if you'd like to inquire, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Namaste.